How Mintz's executives planned and executed their escape from Hong Kong using a private jet and a fake business meeting in Taiwan. Mintz Group is a U.S. consultancy firm that specializes in corporate investigations and due diligence. The firm has offices in several countries, including Hong Kong and Beijing. However, in March 2023, Mintz's Beijing office was raided by Chinese police as part of a crackdown on foreign companies that deal with China. The raid was triggered by Mintz's work on Xinjiang, a region in western China where the Chinese government has been accused of human rights violations against the Uyghur minority. Mintz had been hired by some of its clients to examine the possible use of forced labor in supply chains linked to Xinjiang. This work was considered sensitive and risky by the Chinese authorities, who were preparing to introduce stricter anti-espionage laws in July. The raid sent a chill through Mintz's staff, especially those based in Hong Kong, a global financial hub that has been under increasing pressure from Beijing since the imposition of a national security law. And Mintz feared that its Hong Kong employees could also be targeted by the Chinese police, who have jurisdiction over national security cases in the city. To ensure their safety, Mintz decided to relocate some of its Hong Kong staff to other countries, such as Singapore. The relocation involved around half a dozen employees, including investigators and the head of the Hong Kong office. However, the move was not easy or straightforward, as Mintz had to deal with travel restrictions and quarantine measures due to the COVID-19 pandemic. To avoid attracting attention and suspicion, Mintz came up with a plan to escape from Hong Kong using a private jet and a fake business meeting in Taiwan. Taiwan is a self-ruled island that China claims as its own territory, but has friendly relations with Hong Kong and allows visa-free entry for its residents. Mintz booked a private jet from a local charter company and arranged for its staff to board it at a secluded terminal at Hong Kong's airport. The staff carried only minimal luggage and documents, and wore masks and sunglasses to conceal their identities. They told the immigration officers that they were going to Taiwan for a business meeting with a potential client, and showed them fake invitations and agendas. The private jet took off from Hong Kong without any problems and landed in Taipei, Taiwan's capital, after an hour. There, Mintz's staff were greeted by a local contact who helped them transfer to another private jet that was waiting for them at another airport. The second jet flew them to Singapore, where they were able to enter the country with their valid passports and visas. Mintz's staff successfully escaped from Hong Kong without being detected or intercepted by the Chinese authorities. They are now staying in Singapore until the situation in China is resolved or until they can find another safe destination. Mintz declined to comment on its relocation plan or its work on Xinjiang, saying that it was ready to work with the Chinese authorities to resolve any misunderstanding that may have led to the raid.